right, guys. So, first off, let me reintroduce myself. I am Rosa, and I have named my crown, my natural gray crown, Raya. So, on this channel, you will see everything from uh, me walking on a daily basis, whether it's indoors on my walking pad that I got off of TikTok, or it is me walking outside, um, sharing a video with you. But when I walk indoors, on my walking pad, I will go live on here on YouTube. So it's whenever uh, time allows. It's too early to go outside because it's dark. Today I was about to head out and did not check the weather, and it's raining. And I would normally go out in the rain, but I didn't put on all of my rain gear. So I was like, forget it. Let me just go ahead and walk on my walking pad. But I come on and just share little tidbits every day to encourage you, to motivate you to keep doing this, moving your body in whichever way works best for you. I love to walk, but I also, you don't see me doing this on the video, but I jump rope, I ride my bike, I strength train. I love to do different things, whatever to get my body in motion. But on a daily basis, I walk at least a mile every day. It's always more, but what I do with you when I come online is to walk a mile with you on the live. So I just got started this morning doing that. So like at 0.1 miles. And you know how I have on these, I love Lilo and Stitch. So I have some Stitch socks on today. And they're the like anklet socks or whatever. And you know how when one starts to go under your heel, so that's what's happening. It's so uncomfortable. But even when I'm outside walking, I just let it go. So just want to let you in on what's going on my left foot here on today. But anyway, we're going to get it in. I don't let excuses consume. So today, I try to dub every day something. Not that I came up with these things, but you know, we know Wednesdays, they call it Wellness Wednesday. So that's what we're on today. It's on our Wellness Wednesday. And I want to share with you that movement, this right here, or any of the things that I already named, movement is medicine. Thank you for the thumbs up and welcome to the live. I don't want to mess up your name, but good morning, good morning, good morning. But movement is medicine. So whether it's a stroll outside, whether it's a stretch, you know, a sprint, riding your bike, playing foosball, pickleball, volleyball, softball, baseball, whatever it is, moving your body is an act of love. That shows that you love yourself and you care for yourself. So again, it doesn't have to be some grandiose act. All it has to be is some movement to get your body going, because you know, as they say, motion is lotion. And I find, because I have arthritis, that it is true. The more I sit down and stay static, hey Kim, how are you? Welcome to the live. Mwah, 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 mwah. Yeah, I was gonna head out to walk outside. I don't know how long you've been on the live, but I was gonna head out to walk outside and didn't check the weather, and it's raining, and I didn't have my walking rain boots on and all that. Yeah, and I wanted to pull it all out. I said, forget it. Let me just go get on the walking pad and walk. So yesterday I was able to go to my favorite walking spot. So that was amazing. That was awesome. So I'm happy about that. You say, especially when you get older, the more you move, the better you feel. Yes! And so that's what I'm saying. Motion is lotion. And I found that out. That even though it's hard to get started, let's just be real. I think that's a mind thing as well. When we're trying to get started moving, we find every excuse not to do it. But the beauty in it is when we begin to move, it's almost like your body craves it. It's like, give me more, give me more. And so if you were to just sit down and do nothing, your body is almost like tugging on you saying, hey, what we gonna do today? Take me for a walk. Not that your body is a dog, but it just reminds me of something like, hey, I need to get out of here. Come on, take me. Like, a little brand new puppy would be, biting at you like, come on, let's go do something. And that's how I feel like my body did me when it was time for, the more I moved, the more I wanted to move. You say you still got to get my walking pad. Oh, okay. But your house is big enough. Your house is a walking pad. Just walk around. Because that gets it in even when it's, raining or hot for you, warm outside and stuff like that. But so I, on this Wellness Wednesday, just want to remind you that movement is medicine. And it's the kind of medicine that doesn't come in a bottle. So if you have to take medicine, I'm not, what is it? I don't know what you want to say, but I'm not against taking medicine. However, I want to take as little medicine as possible. Let me put it that way. So, and when we move, sometimes people feel like it's such a chore, but it's not punishment. It is nurturing your body. And I've learned since I've gotten older that I used to do, be in the boot camp classes and stuff like that. I don't need all of that. I just need consistent movement, daily walking. Good morning, Cullen and Cassie. Welcome to the live. I just need daily movement. So I walk every day without fail. So no excuses. That's why I got a walking pad. That if the time is changing, and so I like to walk early. My husband don't want me to go out there, and it's getting crazy in this world. So, I don't want to be out. I love to walk in nature trails and things like that, and it's so early, people are not out there. But my walking pad allows me to still get in at least my first walk before it gets light outside, and then I can take a midday walk or something like that. So, but it's not a punishment. It is a nurturing and self-care for my body. And so I feel like when we move, it helps us to breathe better, helps us to feel stronger, and those things are important to me anyway. But I found that in the last 10 years of being consistent, am I perfect? No. Do I do things 100%? No. Like I'm in a season right now, sweets have overtaken me, I don't know if you can tell, but I know when I eat too much sugar, I start to break out like a teenager. And so I'm trying to pull it back, but once you kind of get on it, it's so hard. But I'm working on pulling that back. Like my husband brought some Belvita crackers here, blueberry and cinnamon or something like that. And I open one of those blueberry things and eat them, and then I just been eating them. So I'm trying to, pull it back because I've been traveling, and so when you're traveling, you don't get to eat like you normally do. I did try to, we were staying with family, so I did go out and get me some egg whites, some eggs, and bread and whatever, so I could at least my breakfast was always on point. But after that, it was all backed off because we were eating out and on a constant basis, just rolling, rolling, rolling. He said, yeah, it's the season for sure. Sugar is a legal drug. Yes, but I'm not even gonna blame sugar. We gotta work on. Sometimes I mindlessly eat. And I gotta work on that. So again, I don't do things 100% correct all the time, but what I am is consistent. And so even when I see me straying like that, I recognize it and then I start to work on it. What I don't do, what I used to do a long, long time ago, is just live in it. I'm like, well, I already done started here, so I might as well just keep going. So I don't do that anymore. Even if, yesterday I was doing good, and then I ate 4 packs of those Belvita cookie things. I was like, okay. But again, to me, today is a new day. And so I'll work harder today to do what I need to do. But I am not stopping. I did not say, well, you're not going to walk. You're not going to get your water in. You might as well give up. No, because I know what it looked like when I did give up. And I know what I felt like when I gave up. And we're not having it. We're not going there. He said, yeah, but once you get the taste of sweetness, it's hard. Well, a challenge to push back. Yeah, we can get through it. Oh, yeah, we can get through it. So, again, I'm not saying that it's not difficult to work with it, but I also know what I need to do. So I am working on that, but I'm being honest about it. And I don't ever want anyone to think that, oh, she does everything perfectly, and that's why she's like, y'all, I think I put up one of my before videos or whatever, but I'm not there. And I make mistakes along the way, and I'm so much further away from where I used to be. So that tells me I don't have to be perfect. I always strive for progress over perfection. And striving for progress over perfection has gotten me in a better place. And it's all, to me, about mindset. You have to change the way you look at things. It is not an all or nothing. We shouldn't have an all or nothing attitude. We should be grateful for where we are. And then always, in my opinion, they talk about being 1% better on a daily basis. Then try to be 1% better every day. That's not going to make you 100% perfect. It's going to make you better. And so practice makes better, not perfect, in my opinion, because we're never going to be perfect. So I'm at 0.6 mile. Woo-hoo-hoo. And I stay on here until I get a mile with you guys. I continue walking afterwards because I have to do my video and stuff like that and get in. This will be 30 minutes today and then, or this morning, and then I'll get my next walk in later on today. But I thank you guys for coming in, and thank you for the thumbs up. I thank you for the conversation, because that makes it go so much faster when I'm doing this indoors, because I love to be outside. Love it, just love it. But doesn't work like that all the time. So, but I appreciate you for hanging out with me this morning while I get my walk in. Somebody asked the other day, why are you sweating? You just walking. I'm like, whew, come on, live to be my age and going through menopause. And thanks for the heart. And going through menopause, I was like, and at the time that they asked me, we had some garage issues, and then, and I was running trying to get over here, so I was already worked up before I started walking, and then a flash hit, and that flash come from the inside out, and I was pouring. And I was like, yeah, sweetie, I don't know how old you are, but get on this side of the tracks and you will kind of see what happens. I said, I'm a sweater anyway, but you know, anyway, I just thought it was comical to me because, you know, we need to learn not to compare ourselves to one another. What one person does, somebody else doesn't, so you don't know their experience. So don't try to, you know, like tear people down. And I don't think, because she came back afterwards, you know, to understand. So I don't think that comment was meant to tear me down, but sometimes, you know, people do that. And it's like, have you walked in somebody's shoes? You haven't. So watch what you say. And on these internet streets, people are so bold to, you know, say and do anything, but wouldn't do it in your face. So I'm just like, can we just all get along? Can we just be nice? Can we do, hopefully, what our parents taught us? If you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all. Because a lot of times you may not understand what's going on. But anyway, I don't know what got me there. Let me get back to where I am today. This is Wellness Wednesday. Movement is medicine, if you didn't know. And so it doesn't matter what your movement is. You choose your movement of choice. It could be a stroll in the park. It could be a sprint. It could be stretching, which I need to do more of. That's another thing that I kind of fell off since I've been traveling. So I got to get back to my stretching because I can tell that I'm not, you know, as limber as I was. And it doesn't take long for that stuff to fall off. But anyway, but movement is an act of love. So make sure you love on yourself on today. And it's not punishment, okay? Just want you to know, change that mindset. That's how you feel. Movement is not punishment. Movement is love. It's showing your body, the one body you have. You can't get another one. People are doing all the plastic surgery and doing all these things, but you know, I ain't seen nobody get a body transplant. You only got one. So nurture it. All right? Remember to take a deep breath today. You know, sometimes you got to take a minute, sit yourself in a corner and breathe deep. Okay? And let it out. Before you kind of act on things sometimes, just breathe deep and let it out. This is Wellness Wednesday. I better stop closing my eyes because you know, when you close your eyes and you're moving, whew, you get kind of wobbly. Anyway, so that must be something I need to work on. But anyway, but I move to breathe deeper, to feel stronger, to nurture this body of mine. So this is medicine, and it's the kind of medicine that does not, what? Come in a bottle. And that's the kind of medicine I like. Because this is healing. Emotions. Vertigo, yeah, girl. Yeah, so I know I deal with vertigo. I was like, yeah, let me stop closing my eyes and moving at the same time. Not a good feeling. Not a good feeling at all. We're at 0.9. We are doing good this morning. Getting this in. Yes. But so I think I will be, I don't know if it's probably this weekend. So I think I told you guys when I started out the video this morning, I was, you know, just reintroducing myself. So I do content like this where I'm walking, either live or every day you're going to see a video from me walking. And then sometimes I go live doing my hair raya that I introduced you to. So we have twists in our hair, and I think we're going to take the twist down Friday, maybe tomorrow, so that we can wear it for a couple of days. And then we're going to wash raya. And I have a new product that I had tried from Silver Slay. Their parent company is Eco Slay. And so I I did put a video on Instagram, because they posted a video on Instagram of me using the product, and my hair came out so nice. It was beautiful. And so I promised that I would go live and show you how I use their shampoo, conditioner, and their vanilla whip. It was a one and done styler, and I liked my hair and how it lived over the course of it was 6 days, but how I normally wash every 4 to 5 days, but how it lived over the 6 days. So I think I will be doing that this weekend. Not sure if I'm going to do it on Saturday or Sunday, but I will be going live. And once I figure it out, I'll schedule the live and put it out there so you know. And I'll be, in the shower. That's why I'm in the shower, because that's where I wash my hair. I try to do everything realistically the way that I normally do it so that people see how I do it, because I'm a visual person. So if my gray hair girlies, you see what time I put into it and the effort for my hair. But my hair has come a long, long way, and for that I am thankful. So we have hit our mile, woo woo, in just under 22 minutes, and that's good. I don't need to kill myself out here trying to, run that raises the cortisol levels, and then that contributes to the belly fat in this menopausal stage. So anyway, thank you for hanging out with me while I got in my mouth this morning. I'm going to pause this so I can stop the live, and then I can continue. But nobody is trying to fall here. I hope you guys have a wonderful day today. And remember, do whatever you have to do to stay healthy, happy, and whole. And guess what? I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.